Hi everyone. Hopefully things are going well. We're getting started. Alright. Photoshop, why are you making a text layer? I don't need that. Okay, so let's see now. I need to tweak this commission a little bit after getting some client feedback, and then we're going to move on to a bunch of other stuff that I have going on today. So let me... This is our little radiant light healing guy. So for context, this commissioner has a companion. They're playing an artificer in a D&D campaign. And they have a little companion who is a little homunculus powered by a piece of radiant fire. And so we are getting that going on. Hello? Oh, that's not good. Let me see, so I gotta be really careful apparently, because the shortcuts for TikTok Live Studio, I can't use the shortcuts for that, or the shortcuts for Photoshop, apparently, which is not great, so I need to figure out how to fix that in settings here. I wonder if we have settings for that. I'm gonna do a quick search. Wow, there's no way to change the keybinds. Okay, so that's not good. Okay, well that's kind of high-key trash, but you know what? Here we are, I guess. Okay, so let's make this just a little bit more narrow. Oh wait, this is transform selection. This is not what I want. I don't even remember how to find it in here. Alright, so what do I change this to? See, this is not what I want. Bummer. Here's what I want. Okay, so let me see here. What can I change you to that's not gonna suck? Oh, nope, that's not gonna work. And I can't use any of those buttons. Okay. What if it was Control-Alt-T? I don't use that ever. That's fine. Okay, so that is gonna be gross until I actually, like, get, well, Maybe I actually want not that. What if I want to just move the body? I think I'm just going to move the body. I'm just going to have to get used to the new hotkey. That's kind of gross, but that's sometimes we got to be adaptable, right? Wanted less bulbous, more narrow. So let me get... I need to get this centered so that way I can figure out what I'm doing here. Nope, I did it again. TikTok Live Studio, I'm gonna have to retrain my brain. Oh, wait. There we go. There we go. TikTok Live Studio is really trying to fight me. He's trying to fight me on this one. Okay, so that's a little bit narrower, and so then now, effectively what I'm gonna do is we're gonna move all of these limbs over. And then that'll be good. Let's do that. Okay. Oh, actually, I'm gonna move the legs first. I don't want to do anything silly. That's not what I want either. I don't really draw machines that often, so this has already been kind of gross. But that's alright. Okay, there we go. Good. So now he looks a little bit less like egg or orb shaped and is now more egg shaped. This is effectively just like the base. There we go. All right. So yeah. Okay. All right. Let me see if he likes this. This is actually... I'm going to call this Talios because this is the name of the actual bot. Alright, cool. So that's pretty much done. So let me send this over to the commissioner, and then I'm going to start on some concept art stuff. Okay, we'll see what they say. Alright, now let's go open something actually fun. Not that this isn't fun, but like, it's work. I want to work on concept art. Did I just do just flat color? That was it. I did. Okay. I need to figure out color palette. Let's see. There we go. I'm gonna do some, this is effectively like flavor text for this character sheet, this concept art sheet. Hi Goose, how's it going? Welcome in. How are you today? It's cunning is 2 N's. There we go. Oh, I got scammed by a mechanic. Oh, that is literally the worst. I'm doing okay. I'm like currently messing around with like TikTok Live and all of this other stuff because I really want to like expand my TikTok following. And so we're just kind of playing around with that. So that's been kind of weird. TikTok is lame. The TikTok Live Studio that they have is super lame, and effectively you don't have the ability to change the like hotkeys for the TikTok Live Studio, and it overrides everything on your computer. And so I can't use like Control T for transform in Photoshop while TikTok Live Studio is open. And so I had to change the hotkey. I'm just confused. I'm confused. But if y'all want to go watch me on TikTok, feel free. Also, hi Patricia, how are you? I don't think I have a hotkey for TikTok. Oh, I do. There's my TikTok. Alright, so I did a little rose for Aurora, obviously. I think I'm gonna do like a paw print. For Jane. Thank you, commercial-free stuff. I appreciate you. Why? Hello? Why? Nice. I like that. I just want a fun shape. I am working on today the Dungeons & Disney's concept art sheet for Jane. So I did one earlier that was for Aurora, and my patrons on Patreon voted on the next character to be Jane from Tarzan. So I have her character sheet up, and we're going to effectively do exactly what we did with Aurora, which is create kind of a Dungeons & Dragons fantasy outfit for her, along with a class, as well as like an alternative like streetwear outfit or like a non-armored outfit and give her a weapon and all of that other stuff. So a couple of expressions, you know, just good quality content. I was also working on a commission earlier, but I'm waiting to hear back from the commissioner. I think that, like, he's either at work or asleep, so I have to wait. If I get done with this, then I'm going to be working on some fine art prep, maybe. I really need to do that. I need to order some resin today, but I'm going to be working on, like, a really intense fine art project here. I'm just nervous. I don't know if it's going to be cold, like, warm enough for me to actually, like, work on this. On my fine art project, because it's resin. And I need it to be a specific temperature, but I don't want to, like, totally fumigate my house, you know? Ooh, grilled cheese and chicken soup sounds good. That sounds tasty. Yeah, I'm not a, like, big fan of grilled cheeses, but when I really want one, they hit me. The craving hits really hard. Alright, so let me get this going here. Let's see, so I need, like, a jungle, like, color palette generator here. Yes, that's fine. Because I need something with lots of greens. Well, and actually, you know what? I shouldn't be doing that. We're going to go over here. I'm going to avoid the color palette on these two. Well, I don't want her to be totally just like the same color. Hold on, I'm going to use this. Because we got some leaves. We're going to... We got them leaves. We're going to be using, I think that for sure. Well, did I delete the other one? I'm going to... Let me grab her hair. Hair color. Oh my god. And then I'm going to also grab, yeah, leaf color. Yeah, so I love these Dungeons and Disney things. They're so fun, and it's a great way for me to effectively, like, flex my concept art muscles without having to come up with a completely new character. It's just changing effectively the genre of the character that we already have, which is pretty sweet. It is very hot in here. I'm going to be turning off the space heater. I've successfully toasted up the room. I'm a fan of... Oh my lord, my poor processor. It's like you're running way too many things at once. I forgot this. She's going to have a relatively monotone color palette compared to, the, like, Aurora color palette, I think, all in all. But I do like her color palette, it is good. And then I'll do gold instead. Okay, there we go. Hi, Cal! I hope you have a good day at work. It's good to see you. Alright, so let's get Jane going here. She's relatively normal human color. Oops. I don't think I'm gonna have her be that pink. That's like really freaking pink. So pink! So this guy smoking a cigarette at the table next to me out here. Oh, that's rough. You're like, can you like move like downwind, buddy? Buddy, move downwind. I feel like do I want her to be kind of tan, or do I want her to stay true to the animated film and not be tan? Because I don't... Oh! Don't Google tan white woman, y'all. Oh! Oh man, the blackface is real. Oh! Oh, it hurts! Don't look at it. Okay, I kind of... want, like... I'm, like, looking at people who are actually naturally tan. And I don't know if I want to go that dark. It's just like a half of a shade. It's somewhere in between the shade is. So let me see here. I'm gonna go a little bit darker, but I'm gonna punch the saturation a little bit. Dark, saturate, and then okay, and then we're gonna select that. I think this is the right color. This seems like... Yeah, that's better, that's better. That's better. What color are her eyes? She's got blue eyes. Fun fact. Fun factoid. I'm actually gonna just do this by hand. Whoopsie. Wrong layer. Yeah, Jane's really pretty. She's definitely one of my favorite Disney women, for sure. She's so weird. I'm so sorry you have to go to work. Oh, excuse me. I think I'm gonna maybe do kind of like a jade color. Well, I don't know. We're gonna see. Sorry, my nose is acting up. Yeah, that's literally the worst. Oh no, I'm gonna sit in misery because it's comfy. Oh, that's the worst. Yeah, it's like literally, yeah, he could have sat downwind. Like, that's a whole thing that you can do. Okay. I'm gonna try and pull from, like, the environment here. Well... I want to do... I think this is like leather. I'm going to lay in the green first, and then we're going to figure out what the other colors are, I think. I probably will stream to TikTok only like once a week, I think. Because I'm not getting as much traction over there as I thought I would. I don't know what I expected, though, to be honest. It's all a mystery. It's all just one giant marketing mystery, you know? Okay. Well, you know what, actually? I think I want this to be leafy, too. Y'all, I had to tape my door closed. This door is, like, so janky and so busted that there was a massive air crack coming in from outside, and, like, it's gonna be, like, -4 Celsius, or 4 Fahrenheit here over the next couple of days. And legitimately, I had to tape the door closed to not let cold air in. It's the most janky thing I've ever done in my life. Sometimes I sit and wonder at the fact that people, as a society, people have to trade little pieces of papers and coins for food. Well, it's like wild because we used to not do that, and some societies never did. It depends on the society, but like I do think about how like the Iroquois Federation, for example, traded in value. So it was more like I have a service or I have a good. Like in their case, you know, they really valued like certain things like seashells, for example. I know Christopher Columbus made a lot of shitty jokes about that. But to them, that was valuable because that was a resource that you could use to make beautiful things, right? It was like buying art supplies effectively. So it was like, I'm going to trade these art supplies for the food or for the weapons or for the clothes or for whatever, right? A lot of indigenous nations functioned that way. Like I think of the Taino people as well from the Virgin Islands. Those people in the West Indies also did that. And it was really only like when people started to just, like, I think discover that like these precious metals had value, like they invented value effectively for these precious metals, right? And then they started minting them into coins, and those coins eventually became paper, right? And so like originally the coins had value because when you had like you know, piece of like a silver dollar, right? Like the American silver dollar, that was $1 worth of silver, but we don't carry that around anymore because inflation. So it's like, it's really weird. It's like wild to think about. But it is a mind puzzle, that's for sure. Oops. I love that cream color, it's pretty. Okay, so I'm also going to do, well, yeah, I'm gonna do this too, but then I think I'm gonna have a different color, this like terracotta color. I like it. I wish that TikTok had an art category. That would be really useful. I'm gonna have to do a lot of cleanup right there. And over there. And here. Oh, whoops, I actually need this too. Oh, it's such a pretty color. Why would you... Okay. That's weird. I think that this is gonna be better. Welcome back. Yeah, that's better. Okay, so let's see. I like the Ranger class. I never play it, to be honest, but like I like it in theory. Let's see. I really want to be able to... I need to figure out what kind of gem color to give her. It seems like I need some, like, something. I'm just gonna come on over here and grab that lip color here. Yeah. And then that color. I like how natural her, like, eye color is. It's like, as a blue, it's not, like, punchy. Okay, what do I want to do here? Because these are, like, wooden beads. I don't know if I want, like, this color that looks like kind of baby throw up. We don't like that. I am gonna go with, like, more of a yellow color, I think, for this. Like a grassy, sandy color. Yeah. Yeah. I like that. This doesn't necessarily help me with the gem color conundrum. I do think... I don't know, is the... like, jade color crazy? I am gonna do this color for, like, the wooden beads. And then I'm gonna grab this. Hey, thank you for that like on my live. I appreciate it. On TikTok, you are awesome. Welcome in. Maybe if I just pick her eye color and go, like, something brighter. Oh, well, like, sapphires. Like, I know that they have, like, maybe, like, That could be pretty. Like just like a natural gemstone. That could be very cool. Something that complements her eyes a little bit. It's nothing super crazy. But they're like really raw and like uncut, I think. Yeah. Okay. Alright, so that's good. So we'll leave this alone. I need to clean up her hands. This is awful over here. This selection tool was like, it gave up. For everybody joining, hello. My name is Tycho. I'm an author, an illustrator, and right now we're working on a Dungeons and Dragons style commission or like style character design for Jane from Tarzan, from Disney's Tarzan. We did Aurora from Sleeping Beauty, and she's a warlock, and so we're kind of just going through all of the Disney characters and just having fun and making cool character designs. So, welcome in, and thank you for being here. All right, so now we got small Jane, we need large Jane. We're gonna get her head going here. I like doing this on my concept art sheets because I think that it allows for... Oh dang, I pushed the wrong keystroke again. It allows for the... I guess... Oh, I forgot that was part of the character sheet. My bad. Or of that layer. Let me get rid of it. It allows for like a little bit of a better focus on the detail of the face. I do like that. I enjoy doing that. I did the same thing on Drema's character sheet too. So I'm just going to try and roughly scale this up. I want all these sheets to be sort of uniform. So that way I can have, I don't know, some semblance of continuity here. I'd love to be able to, like, I wish I could put these in a portfolio, but I don't think that I could. They're not finished enough. They're more like doodles, if that makes sense. They're for funsies, but... Let's see. Just erase that out. Let's turn off Aurora's head. I'm gonna also drag Jane over just a little bit. There we go. Nice. We'll just slowly fill out this character sheet here. Oh, I forgot to add her... Oops, my bad. We're gonna have to do that again. I am a fool. I just looked at her earrings and realized I forgot color up here. Oh, that's the pen tool. Thanks, Photoshop. That's not what I wanted. Hello? There we go. Much better. Yeah, just like, yeah. Now that makes her eyes look really gray. Alright, let's try this again, shall we? Maybe it's like, yeah, almost a 200% increase here. Even more, actually. Man, I'm gonna keep accidentally hitting Control-T until the day I die. Oh my god, I did it again. TikTok Live Studio was like, would you like me to make this so difficult for you? And I'm like, not really. Thank you, though. That would be not cool if we didn't have to do that. That would be great. All right, there we go. Much better. Nice. All right, I'm gonna save this. So I'm just gonna go ahead, I think, and we're gonna get started on her staff, which I need a different reference image for, or like her weapon. I'm thinking that her weapon is her umbrella. The umbrella that she uses to beat all of the baboons. Good quality content. Okay, I'm looking at the umbrella. Okay, I'm trying to get a good estimate of how this umbrella looks. Okay. Technically, it's a Victorian parasol, but, you know. I'm wondering if it's like, I don't know, like a sword of some sort. Hi Lemonade, how you doing? Are my hands is tired? I just did my ASL class. Oh my god. It was a workout for your fingies. That's really awesome though. Hopefully it was fun. Let's see now. I think actually I'm going to switch gears. I'm going to not do the staff right now. I'm actually going to go ahead and we're going to get started instead on her secondary outfit. Oh my god. I'm going to change that shortcut right after we get done streaming. Here we go. This is Jane from Tarzan. So technically not a princess, but I like to think she's a princess. She's my favorite. So we're gonna work on the alternate outfit. A couple of my patrons did select what we've got going on. I'm gonna have to do some polls though. So if y'all want to participate, let's see. Well, I got more viewers in Twitch, so I'm gonna do a quick Twitch poll. Let me get that open because I need to now decide between some things that or one thing that my Twitch or my Patreon patrons could not decide between. So we're gonna figure out what clothes this poor woman is wearing in her like city attire. So this is gonna go live up on my Twitch if you want to go check that out. You can do so. Let's see, new poll. Let's see. So the question is she wearing layered robes? Or is she wearing half-length trousers? Okay, it's going for a minute. It's over on Twitch. What are we looking at? What are we looking at, y'all? I don't know. I'm gonna stretch. But I'm also gonna go ahead and, I guess, erase out. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and reduce the opacity on this because we'll keep her. I think I'm gonna keep her earring and her accessories. I really like that. Well, maybe not. I don't know. I might end up getting rid of her like necklace, but we'll see. For those of you who are on Twitch, I'm also over on TikTok today for the first time. I am attempting to reach a follower goal of 2,000, so if you haven't followed me over there, I would love to have you. I'll do a massive book giveaway over there if I can get to that follower goal. If there's books of mine that you haven't been able to purchase or you want to read. Alright. Half-length trousers, the pants won. It was the pants. She does seem like a pants person if we're being real, so... I wouldn't want to wear pants, or like a skirt, or like robes. I don't know, robes would be okay, but like wearing a skirt in the jungle sounds like not a good time. I mean, I don't really consider this a skirt, I guess. Where is my brush? What am I looking for? What do I want is this. Okay, so I think I am gonna go kind of like with a Victorian or a Regency style trouser. So I know it's not the right period. Well, let me do some research. Because they're not like fall front trousers. Because that's more Regency. But I do, like, oh man, my heart says don't do the Regency fall front trousers. But they look really cool. And I love them to death. So I recognize it's going to be the wrong period. It's going to be the wrong period, but I'm going to give her some fall front trousers. It's okay. All will be well. No one will come after me, hopefully. So that actually means I need to... really think about... It's not what I wanted. Sure. Yeah. And wearing men's style trousers definitely wouldn't be her MO, but I'm here for it. Or rather, like, it wouldn't be lady appropriate, I should say. But she don't care. Jane don't care. Jane gives zero shits. She lives in the jungle. She don't care. I'm just gonna do one little button, I think. So they're going to be more like shorts than they are like true fall front trousers, I think. But I think that these will be really cute. And then I'm actually going to look at her shoes. I recognize these are a little bit... Well, I don't know. What does her boot look like? I need to look at Jane's boots. Jane, boots, Tarzan. I see. Because these are cool. I'm gonna use sort of a Victorian heel on this. Yeah. Hey, Jess, thank you so much for following on TikTok. You are so nice. Thank you. Welcome to the fam. Should I make popcorn? Honestly, sometimes when the craving for popcorn hits, it really does, doesn't it? What am I doing? What do I want? So I think that there's gonna be like a little stocking here. I'm gonna have to change her foot shape. And I'm gonna use Aurora's foot as the base for this, because I don't want to actually have to redraw her foot. Actually, I'm gonna be very gentle here. Don't talk about how I'm actually, like, really atrocious at drawing feet. Like, really bad. Okay, there we go. That's fine. She's fine. Okay, what I love about this is we're gonna have effectively, like, this nice little, it's almost like a spat, kind of? Took me what felt like 15 years of my life, but I was able to join your TikTok live. Oh, welcome! Trying to log in on my tablet was a pain, and then I had to leave just because my tablet wanted to act up. Oh my god. Well, thank you for following over there. I appreciate it. That's awesome. You are amazing. Hello? Alright, let me get all of these little buttons. You know that if she was running around in the jungle, all these buttons would be falling off. Just saying. I'm just throwing that out there. They would be definitely on the ground. Okay, so let me turn this off. Oh, she's gonna be so cute! Look at those little pants! Okay, so this is really cute. Okay, I'm gonna use Aurora's feet again, because, you know. Okay, great. Oops, not quite right. I need to do the back one first. I got it. I'll give you a follow back, Jess, whenever I get the chance. Oh, I'm gonna bring this down then a little bit. There we go. Better. I recognize that, like, I wonder if there's like, I'm gonna look at this boot from the other side. There's a boot off of a great website. Who am I drawing now? I'm still drawing Jane. I'm just drawing an alternative outfit for her, so she's gonna have effectively like city wear and then jungle wear is kind of what we got going on here. The inside of this boot is literally just nothing going on here. So this is just a blank, it's like a sewn boot, but that's okay. Not really very exciting on that side. Oh my god, it's so cute. Alright, so then let me figure out what kind of blouse I want to do. Because I need something that actually is good. I'm looking at all of these different Victorian blouses. Oh, this one's actually a great one. This one's got fun sleeves. I like fun sleeves. I popped a corn. That's so cute. Well, if you want some, Goose, get some Regency. You're gonna look for Regency fall front trousers. If that's what you're gonna look for on the internet. They most likely will come in men's sizes, but you can get them from websites like Historical Emporium. I just bought a pair of trousers from them. They're Victorian-style trousers. They're not Regency-style trousers, but when I say that I love them to death, they are the absolute best trousers I've ever owned in my life. They are such good quality. I would literally wear them forever. I want to wear them with everything. Let's get some good quality stuff. Yeah, so I'm going to take away her jewelry here. But I am going to give her like a cute little collar. I'm not going to take away this like earring though. It might look a little weird. I don't know, we'll see. Try and figure out what I want to keep. Because I might do like a brooch or something. Like a little cameo, but it's like a jungle thing. Or a big old gem of some kind. Something that like fits the jungle theme a little bit more, because I don't want to lose her like ranger-like Dungeons and Dragons quality to her by just putting her in effectively period clothing. It's a hard balance. Yeah, they're fun. I want this 18th century tailcoat I found on Etsy. That's amazing. There are so many very cool tailors out there. Yeah, Historical Emporium has great content. I've loved everything I've ever purchased from them. Quality goods. Woo! Alright. Or well, I think I'm gonna actually have this go down a little bit more. Like, if she had to go be an ambassador for the jungle, this is what she's wearing to try and convince the city folk that they need to care. Okay, cool. I think I can do the other one without looking at it. It's a wool coat, and it hasn't even been that cold here, so I've been hesitant. Oh, that's so lucky that it hasn't been cold. Here, it's gonna be like -4 this weekend. I am not excited about that. Not stoked. Not excited. I have a fear for my life. I love how this sleeve has a double puff. They were like, one puff isn't really enough. We're gonna need to, like, actually, have way more puffy than this. And someone was like, but what if we added a second puff? And someone was like, Gerald, you crazy bastard. You're absolutely right. Okay, so those hands, that hand I can just keep. I like that. I like it when I don't have to do extra work. Oh, so now granted, I might actually also keep the, like, fur fall here. Okay, I'm gonna have to figure out what I want to do. I'm gonna just start erasing things here and then figure out what my silhouette for this character is gonna look like, because I really like this. Oh yeah, I forgot that this was gonna be like a jaguar pelt. I need to go and, like, I forgot that was where I was gonna go with that. Let me go and get, like, see if I can find, like, a royalty-free jaguar, like, color over on the internets somewhere, or like a pattern, a free pattern. So that way I can effectively use that. Whoops. So then let me look at this thing, because I want more accessories here. Like, I feel like we're losing a little bit of this, but that's okay. I wish it was cold. It's supposed to be, but global warming, yay! Yeah, we love that, don't we? I say with full sarcasm, it's awful. Okay, well, I'm, like, ruminating on that. Let me go find that jaguar pattern. Let's see. Or is Sabor, like Sabor a leopard? Leopard. Oh my god, somebody really did God's work, and we have a seamless leopard pattern here because they are the best. Oh my god, so good. Oh my god, get out of here, TikTok. Okay. Yeah, I might just do this like once a week, like maybe Thursdays will be my TikTok days. Because having to mess around with the live studio is absolutely the worst. Ah, that looks so cool. Okay, so that actually adds a lot to the character design. So now I need this to not look lame. Let's see. And I want like an umbrella sword. I just don't know what I'm doing. Cause I want a sword. I want the sword to come out of the top of the umbrella. Does that make sense? I don't want the rapier to be hidden inside the umbrella. But I guess maybe that's the way that it's gotta go. Oh, please hydrate. Aye, aye. I can do that. Everybody drink water. Yeah, it's like not even that expensive. I'm so excited. I'm so excited for you in that sweater. I might actually take a brief break to like eat a banana while I'm like looking at this design and thinking about it. Oh, you know what? I realized I forgot something. It could have been awkward. Oops, wrong layer. There we go. I want to broaden my wardrobe, want to look cool, have a nice style. Also me, goose sweater. I mean, it is cool. What do you mean? The goose sweater's phenomenal. I feel like if people saw the goose sweater, you would just be like unstoppable. It is cool and stylish, agreed. All the other goose sweaters were ugly. Oh, I'm so sad. Okay, I'm just gonna like look at all of these umbrella swords on the internet now. Okay, well, what I'm gonna do first... I think we're gonna start with a Victorian parasol, and I think it's gonna have to be a hidden sword inside it. And that's okay. That's okay. That's alright. Oh! A tarot? Sure, 3 cards. Let me get on it. Let me, get rid of this banana. All right. Think about the question. Hold it in your mind. Don't force it, though. You don't have to force it. But think about what you want to ask. And the way that this is going to work is pretty straightforward. All right. I'm going to give you kind of a past, present, future response to your question. So definitely be prepared for that. Let's see. One more. Okay. So, in regards to what you're dealing with, in the past, you feel like you maybe wasted your energy with this particular thing. It was kind of like a beast of burden. You felt like you were carrying too much. It was too hard. It was really, like, exhausting. And you felt like maybe you were, like, wandering around with, like, no objective, right? It was, like, very Sisyphean in nature. You're pushing the rock up the hill, but you're not really getting a lot of results, right? That was the Ten of Wands reversed. In terms of the present situation, you got the Four of Wands reversed. Right now, you're just trying to appreciate what you have, but that can be really difficult. And errors in judgment are likely because you're feeling really emotional about whatever situation that you're in, which makes sense because you were exhausted, and that's a very reasonable response to have. You're worried that you're being taken advantage of, and so it seems like it's kind of an uncertain time in regards to this issue. In terms of like how you should probably handle the situation going forward, you got King of Swords upright. Don't forget to cultivate who you are and follow your path. You know what's best for you, if that makes sense. And so your problem solving and your imagination is going to be what gets you to independence, and it's going to get you to the place that you want to be. Make sure to just surround yourself with people who actually care about you, because it seems like maybe with this particular issue that it's been a lot of you trying to meet other people's expectations and carry other people's ideas about how you should handle the situation, and not necessarily like what you want, you know? So yeah, 2 swords cards, or 2 wands cards and a sword. So yeah, hopefully that helps. Keep your chin up. It seems like you're going in the right direction. You're working hard, and it seems like a lot of emotional burden, so make sure to, you know, do self-care and take it easy if you can. Don't forget to take little breakies. How do you know all of this? It's scary. 1, prophetic magic. 2, I worship a god of prophecy. 3, tarot is freaky. It's just the cards. I don't take any claim for that. Okay, I'm just gonna try and find like a closed umbrella. Oh yeah, that's what I want. Okay, so where is... Okay, this at least I'm certain with. I think if I have a design for the weapon, I'll be able to tie in more of the elements from the weapon into the actual design of the clothes. So we're gonna do that. So we got like the little tip of the umbrella or like the parasol. Yeah, this deck's never let me down before, so I refuse to use any other one effectively. How does one, like, make the question their brain? Honestly, it's just as simple as asking something that you want to know, right? It's like you're extending the question to the universe in a way. So say I want to ask a question about my finances. I can literally just even ask a question that is as straightforward as, what do my finances look like this month, right? Or what is my financial, what is my financial situation going to look like this month? But if you have a question that's really specific, you can even be like, you know, does this person love me back? And what should I do about it? Or, say in my particular case, I have, like, you know, a lot of stuff going on in my family. It's like, well, how should I handle that? And you can have as simple a question even as, like, how's my day going to go today? Or as complex of a question as, like, I don't know if this is the right decision. Should I go back to school? Or things like that. You know, so all you have to do is legitimately just think of the question. And the universe does the rest, to be honest. Part of me is like, cards are coincidences, vibes only. Yeah, honestly, well, see, and you're talking to a very, like, spiritually religious person here. Like, I'm a practicing Hellenic polytheist, so, like, oracles and magic are kind of a part of my religion, so that's why I put stock into it, but, you know, I mean, there's a reason why I think pretty much every culture on the planet almost has divination to some extent, because it just works, and I don't think we know why it works. I would probably argue from a scientific standpoint, something to do with quantum entanglement. We don't really understand it, but maybe one day we will. I love these redeems. You know how to make a person spend all their tokens. Oh my god. The tarot deck, let's see. I'm using particularly... They are... I don't know if I even will be able to find which tarot deck it was. Because when I say that I picked them up from a Barnes & Noble, and it was like this little teeny weeny tarot deck. Let's see, I can find them here. A Running Press Tarot. These guys. These are the exact ones. So this is the one. Oh, I forgot that it even came with a sheet. I no longer have the box because it's like, I don't need the box. These cards are literally falling apart. They're no longer in print, obviously. These were printed, actually, in 2002. But yeah, it's this specific deck. I love them. I will never, ever get rid of them. But yeah, they came in this little box like this. I couldn't replace them. They have too much energy charged into them now, so... Oh, yeah, you got one too, Patricia. I loved them. I thought someone had to buy them for you. I think it really depends on your practices. I mean, for my like all intents and purposes, I don't think that it's necessarily like a 100% requirement. There are a lot of diviners who purchase or make their own divination tools. Like, for example, in Hellenic divination, there was a lot of, like, writing the alphabet down on stones. Like, you'd carve the alphabet into rocks and then cast those and read the alphabet effectively, and that was how they did their divination. Tarot works for me because tarot is accessible, and it's one of the more well-known divination tools. So it's like, you could do, like, pendant scrying, you could do, like, there's literally, like, a million different ways that you could possibly go about it, and like, as long as you effectively, like, I think some people are of the belief that you have to effectively bind the thing, whatever it is, to your energy, and make it understand you. That's why I don't like digital tarot decks, because I don't think that they work, personally. I think being, like, physically there to touch them is really important. But again, if that has to do with, like, quantum entanglement, we're talking our particles are mixing with the card particles, you know? But yeah, as far as I'm aware, like, you can probably just get your own if you wanted. But each like, culture is going to have different beliefs around the thing. Okay, I need to make sure this umbrella doesn't look absolutely super derpy. I don't like that. You ever make a line and you go, oop, never mind? Let's see. Yeah, I know some, like, Wiccans, when they prep theirs, they, like, charge theirs by moonlight, or they'll do it on specific days to effectively, like, cleanse their cards to make sure that they have, like, the appropriate, like, energy associated with them. It's kind of like when you get a new pair of shoes from the store, you break them in. But a lot of, like, witches I know just buy theirs on the internet, especially if they, like, think they're pretty. And that is where you get people with a tarot deck purchasing addiction. Okay, so I'm gonna kind of have that over here like this. Fortunately, her little umbrella, I think, is gonna be the best. The most I've used is a bot that pulled a card, and I wasn't out here believing she meant anything. Yeah, I just find the digital ones are, like, really weird, and I'll get wildly different results from my, like, deck versus using a digital one. It's mostly just, like, the authenticity feels like it's a little bit, I guess, more there. Yeah, as long as I think you have, like, somebody physically doing it, I think you're pretty much in the clear. I don't know. I mostly use it to talk directly to my gods, to be honest, and particularly Apollo, because that's his entire thing. And, you know, like, it's useful to be able to get that kind of advice. I mean, I would argue somebody praying the rosary is effectively the same thing. Like, if you're Catholic, for example, it's got the same kind of meditative quality to it. A bot would just randomly pull a card from a tarot set. Yeah, right, exactly. It's got kind of an algorithm that it's following, for sure. I haven't heard this song in forever, or at least this sample. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna pop back over to this thing. I'm gonna merge these two things together. I feel like she needs maybe some, like, fun, like hair piece that's got, like, feathers in it or something. Like, I don't know, something, like, really fun. Like a peacock, almost, that's coming up off of that side. And then I think it was voted that she gets a cape. A cloak of some kind. Ah, lemonade! Alright, thank you. Thank you for reminding me. Sometimes I can hear it, sometimes I can't. Cool, single card. Okay, hold on to that thought. Ask the question. I always shuffle 3 times. Thank you for redeeming all of your channel points. That's so awesome. These poor cards are so beat up. The only way I'd ever trade these in is if, like, one of them ripped in half, to be honest. Alright, hold on to that thought. Single card coming right up. Ooh. Alright, I just got a really strong pull from a card. Okay. So you got 4 of Cups. Right side. In regards to the issue that you're dealing with, or whatever it is that you asked about, taking a step back from it and looking at things from a different perspective might be the best way to go. Cups are the cards of emotion. And so whatever the situation is it's a really emotionally charged situation for you. You may, in regards to this situation, find that you've been thinking about things, like, too emotionally, and so maybe looking at it from a more, like, objective perspective, if you can help you work on that. And also don't feel like you have to handle it by yourself. It may be a good idea to go and talk to somebody else about it to see if you can get their perspective as well. If you're dealing with something that is maybe like a disagreement, or if somebody's like fighting and that's what this is about, trying your best to be a mediator and just settle the agreement in the calmest way possible might be a good way to go about it, if that's pertinent to the situation. But yeah, hopefully that helps. Let's see. I'm gonna play around with the font on this because I don't want it to just be like, it's just Jane. I need to, like, pick a good font. Oh yeah, that actually looks really good. It's just, like, really simple. Oh, yeah. So then, yeah, I would say, yep, just trust the medicine, right? And, like, that, of course, is having confirmation bias after the question, right? And so if I had to interpret that card in that way, I would say, yep, just trust your doctors, trust the medicine, and it's going to take apparently not that much time to see results. If you draw, like, any of the suit cards, it's typically more of a faster turnaround versus major arcana cards are, like, a long time. Like, it could be a potentially forever turnaround. I effectively almost always draw major arcana cards because nothing is ever instantaneous for me, so... Yeah, and I think you might not see, like, massive amounts of changes, but, you know, at least something will change soon, you know? I would say major, or, like, the minor arcana are probably, like, anywhere from, like, a month to 3 months. In terms of time, sometimes sooner, but it really just depends. I know when I started HRT, I was seeing results within 4 weeks, so I feel like that's a pretty decent estimate. I'll be 1 week on T Saturday, but I am impatient. Oh my god. Alright, let's see. Okay, I'm just gonna go rogue here. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna see if I can get, like, a sword base, so that way I don't have to suffer. I don't really want, like, a... Oh, I guess umbrella swords are pretty thin, typically. So she would have to take on a rapier proficiency in order to be able to use this weapon, which is, I guess, not a bad thing. But it just kind of is what it is. So let me just mark the bottom of where I think this blade would go. I'm gonna go like -2 here. Oh god, that's like way too much. Okay. Why is that like the worst? God, it's so thick. Alright, hold on. Not the worst. Okay, there we go. Better. I'm gonna go ahead and rotate this bad boy just a little bit. And I need to make it pokey. Question, where did you get your Victorian pants from that you mentioned earlier? It's from a store called Historical Emporium. You can find them on Amazon or you can buy directly from their website. 10 out of 10 would recommend. They are fantastic. Come on, hand. Yeah, I personally love them. They're like a small store, I think, in California. But they hand make all of their clothes, and it's insane. They're so cool. They're expensive, but they're expensive because the stuff is definitely, like, quality. Like, you're definitely never going to be sad. Okay, so maybe I put, like, some kind of... like a gemstone here or something? Because then people be like, oh, that's a nice umbrella you got there. And she's just like, stab! Nice try! Okay, so I just needed a guide to effectively help me get the length of this right. Okay, so that's gonna be a different color. Like that, maybe. So let me bring this down a little bit so it's not crowding the top too bad. Hello? Thank you. Whoop. Give it like a nice little thing here. There we go. Look at that. I just don't want this to look like lame. Oh yeah, no, this is going. This is doing what I needed to do. Nice. Nice. Oh, they're located in San Jose. Hey, yeah. Oh, yeah. So then if you can go and try on the clothes, I would 10 out of 10 recommend that. It saves a little bit of time, especially because their materials and their clothing is like a little bit more old school. So, for example, their denim is not stretch denim because it's old school denim, and so it fits a lot tighter than modern jeans, for example. And so being able to try the clothes on is a little bit helpful. Yeah, they got great hats, great boots, all of their stuff. I love it. I also really like their pants. Actually, I'm gonna go like this, because I want it to be like gator teeth, kind of. Or like the ridge on the back of like a... Or maybe it's more like the edge of Jane's skirt would be a better way to describe this. Yeah, there we go. Alright, so I really like that. Now I need to figure out what in the hell I'm doing for the skirt, or for the colors and everything. So let me get some, at least, oh my god, get some colors for this weapon here. Because at least there's that. And then let me open up silver. What am I supposed to do when my cat is perfect? Love her. Love her to death. Of all of the sextillion, trillion, billion timelines, you ended up with that cat. It is truly a miracle. Yeah, they got lots of good stuff. I do indeed love myself some Historical Emporium. I will literally sponsor, be like, I'm like, not even an ad, they are just great. If they could sponsor me, that would be amazing. I would gladly do ads for them. Okay, so actually that looks pretty baller. It looks pretty good. I'm gonna go ahead and give pretty much everybody an enchanted weapon, I think. So we're gonna go... I'm just gonna shade... this like this. Also, I had a doctor's appointment this morning, and they were asking questions. Asked me for my pronouns. Ah, and it's times like these that I don't realize I tell people enough. Oh yeah, nice. I love it when that happens. You're like, thank you? But also, thanks for sharing your pronouns in here. That is super, super helpful. That's why I have it in my Discord server, too. I'm like, I need people to, like, know, like... And then that way we don't make mistakes, Nobody gets their feelings... hurt, I pronounce you dead. Geese get yeeted. Oh my god. The violence. There we go. That looks pretty good. Alright, I can turn this off now. What was the glow at color dodge? I do like myself some color dodge. Let's do that. Geese are scary. Yeah, geese are kind of scary. It's okay. We love you, Goose. Speaking of geese being scary, there are so many kids, like, punching each other outside right now. I don't know what that had to do with that, but it did. Not a fan. Good luck at work. Have a good day. Thank you so much for following on TikTok and being awesome and all of that good stuff. I hope you have a good day at work. Hey, thanks for liking the live over on TikTok. I appreciate you. Welcome in and thank you. My name's Tycho. We're working on some concept art on stream. Nice. We're working on Jane from Disney's Tarzan and turning her into a Dungeons and Dragons Ranger. I'm gonna call this weapon the Queen Victoria. Because it makes sense to me. But just, it's right. My phone is going off. Okay, so now we gotta deal with this thing. Maybe if I just don't think about it. Because I'm thinking I'm going to have something with the sword. Oh, excuse me. Come over into this. And I really do like the asymmetrical coats, but I also don't want to end up doing like another asymmetrical coat for Jane, because that seems a little extra. I wish my nose wasn't still stuffy. I feel like I've been stuffy for like almost 2 weeks now. I'm so done. So done. I'm just like sitting, my brain is turning. I have to try and figure out what I'm doing with my life here. I'm looking at expression references as well. But to be honest, I feel like Jane is actually one of the more expressive characters in Disney history. Okay, alright. I don't know what's going on. What are y'all doing for the weekend? Anything fun? I'm just gonna avoid doing this cloak if it kills me. I'm gonna open up a new document. And I'm gonna do like an 8x10. And we're gonna get started on some expressions because I want to have 2 of them for each character. I'm kind of glad I didn't have to do Captain Hook because if we're being honest, I don't know how I'm going to translate him into my style at all. This is me, a fried egg. This will be fine. What did I do for these? Oh, they're just like shoulder busts. I can just go like this. What in the hey, Arnold? Alright. I want a Mushroom Knight like... Aw, that's cute. That would be so cute. Okay, so hold on. I don't know. I'm just gonna kind of bounce back and forth between these 2 things and try and keep my brain fresh. So I apologize for like the amount of not consistent work on one thing or the other, but I'm using it to keep my brain fresh. So what if, here's some thoughts here. I just get rid of this thing so we don't have the same element in this, like, twice. And instead, I went like this. I talked a lot in my last like YouTube video about the Disney princesses, how like having some level of layers is really important to me. I don't want to lose these puffy sleeves though, and I don't want to have a tangent. Oh, and I don't want to have another one right there either. Yes, maybe. I don't want to totally lose her silhouette. I want to keep her hands visible. Oh! I think maybe that's part of the answer. I think I am going to include like another, like a gemstone in there. And then I think I'm going to also do kind of a similar piece to the belt that I did on the other thing there, and have like kind of a gold accent clasp. Like that. Yeah! Okay, so I don't hate that. Don't hate it. Jace just got a nightlight recently, speaking of nightlights though, that is a little Napa cabbage. And if you slap his booty, he turns on and off. And it is wonderful. Oh yeah. Yeah, because I want her to still look very, like, she just rolled up out of the jungle. And, like, everybody has to function on her terms. This is definitely, like, Jane Porter's town now. Yeah, I think if I include something on her head, that'll be good enough. It'll be good enough. Okay, back to the other one. I got my brother a cat lamp that you turn on to... Oh, you tap to turn on and change color. Oh, that's cool. That's cute. I gotta be careful that I don't... There we go. We're gonna do kind of a sheepish expression. I know that this looks like shit right now. You just gotta trust me on it, okay? Just gotta trust me. It'll be okay. We'll be okay. Woo! Oh, you ever just like look at your own anatomy and you go, why am I like this? It's me. Oh my god, TikTok, get out of here. Move that over here. I don't normally sketch in ink, but it's because I have fear. Oh, well, you know what? She's like, end my life. Oh wait, I actually don't want to save this. I don't need to save it. I found a $7 nightlight mushroom, so maybe we'll buy that. Oh yeah! Oh! Very frequently, actually. Oh my god. She had struggles, she went through it. It's okay, we're alright. She's fine. And we're gonna keep tweaking the anatomy as I go because my base sketches are, you know, they're alright. And I'm gonna also keep looking at my little sheet too. And effectively do this way. Don't fuck up and hit the wrong keystroke. She's like, please don't judge me for anything, thank you. She's like, did I actually just like do some stupid shit? Maybe. She's like, this is a judgment-free zone. This is another anatomy issue here. It's alright. This is why we tweak shit, because otherwise you cry. Do I think maybe I'm gonna tone my eyes down? Maybe. I don't know. I'm just making like the cottagecore dream. I have leaves as a canopy, mushroom teapot, I'm like a little forest fairy prince. Oh, that's so good though. I love it when you can like get your aesthetic to really like feel super, super inviting. I love that. I can't forget that she has like also like massive like dimples as well. She does indeed have dimples. I need, I think, a more like squinted eye. Does that make sense? Like, yes, actually, yes, it does. She's like, only dying a little inside, right? She's like, please don't judge me. I also brought her hair up a little bit. Like, she's got a little bit more of a parted, like, kind of actually, like, framed hairstyle. But we still have the, like, one piece of hair that's, like, doing its shit in the middle, I guess. It's doing what it wants. I keep hitting Control S because I'm afraid of losing my work, but it's like, you're fine. Chill out. Computer's probably not going to crash, so don't worry about it. It'll be a-okay. Those are my famous last words. Oh no, nice and soft. I was like, what am I doing here? And then we're gonna, yeah, pull the hair down like this. This is why having character sheets is super important. She doesn't have an earring on this side, just in case anybody was curious. Just in case anybody wanted to know. Okay, so I need to do some actual beads here. We like wood beads. And then got like a bone bead. And then the next bead is a a wood, and then dark wood, and then wood. Wood, dark wood, wood, and then a little gold, and then the sapphire, gold, sapphire thing. It's like uncut, but you know, it's doing its rock thing. And then wood, dark wood, wood. And then we're gonna do the same thing in reverse. Gold bead. Nice. Good quality expression content. Quality content. What's my favorite smell? Tobacco. Hands down. I'm using Tumblr too much. I wanted to say she has that girl failure swag. Okay, but like she kind of does though. Like, you're not wrong. Like, because what is this other than that? Ah, baking bread. I love that. I would have never guessed tobacco. Yeah, I love tobacco. I need to, well, hold on. I feel like, wait a second. Now looking at this, now that I'm over here, let me, hello? It's weird. There we go. She needed, like, more hair. Yeah, baking bread is pretty good. Bread is delicious. It's a very, like, comforting, like, home smell. You know what I'm saying? That sounds like that's a good one. But yeah, I would say mostly, like, good tobacco. Like, I can't do, like, I don't like the smell of cigarettes, for example. That's gross. But, like, pipe tobacco, that's it. Okay, I'm thinking... Oh my god, I was not ready for that key change in this song. Do you like all the royalty-free music that I'm having to listen to? Because... TikTok? Yeah. Yes! Yes! Give her the good hair. Okay, I don't hate it. I don't hate it. Yeah. And baking cookies. Ooh, and cooking rice. I actually love the smell of cooking rice. That's a good one. Good one. Maybe I'm hungry. I can't. I'm always hungry. That's the joke. That's my secret. Yeah, I did see, like, some weight gain, where it was, like, more like weight retention, if that makes sense. But I don't think that I found that my appetite changed that much, but I also recognize that, like, I have Mondo ADHD. So my appetite kind of is garbage anyway. Not necessarily lemonade. Like, legitimately, as soon as you start to, like, change your hormones and you insert, like, okay, so for context, as somebody who was originally a uterus owner, I was on birth control for some time because I was with a partner for a really long time that could get me pregnant, right? Like, even just 2 days after taking that kind of birth control, because it was a hormonal birth control, it's like the ones where you have like 1 week off, like they're sugar pills effectively, but every single other period it's actually different levels of hormones. Even just 1 day of medication can change your body. So like, you legitimately might be feeling stuff. Definitely not crazy. It actually doesn't take that long. It's quicker than you think. That's why cutting medication cold turkey is, like, really bad. Because it does change your body pretty quickly. All things considered. Pretty nuts. Okay, what am I doing for this? Oh god, she's gonna be so yellow. Alright. Teeny weeny Jane. Yeah, some of it might be psychosomatic, meaning that your brain is, like, gearing up for it and you're, like, really excited about it. But some of it actually might legitimately be the hormones already working. Yeah, because I know for me, so for example, because I'm on the gel testosterone, if I miss even 1 day of testosterone, it tanks my body's testosterone levels. And so doing it every single day without missing any is incredibly important. Because otherwise your body just legitimately gets confused. So even just 1 day, 1 dosage of hormone stuff is pretty impactful on your body. Yeah, so if you can imagine, the day that you do your testosterone, it's going to be the strongest in your system, and then over the course of the week, it's going to get less and less and less and less, and then you'll do your injection again, and then it'll cause a spike in your hormones effectively, right? And so, most likely, you'll feel the most intense impact the day of or the day after, I would imagine. And then effectively what you'll do at some point, like, or what will happen is that you'll get to the point where you kind of create like a baseline in your system. But that baseline, if you don't do your injections, can go down. Oh wait, this shirt is yellow. I am a fool. That will make this a little bit more impactful. Yeah, Jace was on the weekly injections for a little while and then switched to gel. Just because stabbing is not fun and it's a little bit easier to just like rub some stuff on your body and then go about your day. Although it makes your skin really, 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 really dry. Yeah, especially if you have it, like, because you put it on your upper arms, and so if that's where your, like, super dry eczema tends to be anyway, would not recommend the gel for that reason. If you don't mind the injections, then it's like, it's whatever. But if you don't live in a super dry state, it's not that bad, truly. Just an alcohol-based gel, so it's like, can get really irritating depending on what you've got going on. Colorado is super, super, super dry. So dry. So I'm like, I am suffering right now, but that's okay. Kind of worth. Glad I don't have to do the stabs. Although, you know, maybe in the future I would. Because now I'm, like, less scared of needles and stuff. In the beginning, it was, like, an absolute no-go for me, but this is we are a different Tycho now. This is a different time. Totally different situation. Yeah, one thing that might help, Lemonade, if you want to do it for yourself, is to get yourself some, like, medical-grade lidocaine. You can ask your doctor for it, and they will give you a prescription for it. It's typically, like, 2%-ish lidocaine, and that will numb your body a little bit. And what I find is it's, like, I recognize it's not necessarily the pain that makes me upset. It's the fact that I'm not in control of the situation that makes me feel upset, or, like, I don't know if it's going to hurt super bad that day or not, because it's like every day seems to be kind of a different scenario for me. And so making sure the area is numbed is super, super, super helpful for me, especially when I'm doing my testosterone blood draw. So maybe for you then, if you use the lidocaine, you close your eyes. You can't even feel the needle going in at that point, if that makes sense, right? So you don't even know it's, like, happening. But it might be helpful. But I know that helped me. So that way you just don't feel it at all and you're not thinking about it. But I can totally understand where you're coming from, though. That's not great. It's like, please don't touch me like that. Yeah, I just got abused by a lot of doctors. And doctors were really fucking inconsiderate and mean. And so now I have a fear of doctors. But now, I don't have to deal with that anymore. Oh, I'm so close to being done with this whole thing here. I might as well just finish this on stream today. I don't want to, like, have it be like, oh, there's only, like, one expression left to do. I can do an expression in, like, 10 minutes. I can do that, no problem. I also like the canes, or the umbrella sword. I'm a huge fan. I dig it. I just really am liking the fact that she could potentially just whip it out and just stab somebody. It's very, very classy. What do I want to do here? Oh, her original outfit had purple on it. I'm gonna actually use that. Little lilac pants here. I don't know if I want to do, like, Ooh, she is bright. You definitely would not miss her on the street. I don't know if I want to do, like, dark buttons, or which, because that would have been, like, more traditional, or if I want to do, like, white buttons instead. I might do light buttons. Hi, Jace. How's it going, love? How are ya? Yeah, I like that. Is it lunchtime for you? Do I like these green leggings? I do not. They are awful. White stockings it is. Well, but the boots are gonna be white. Oh no, they're gray. We're okay. We're alright. I wish it was not snowing. I'm just like so done with this being this cold, you know? I like it, but not when it physically hurts me. I wish it wasn't so violent. It's like you start to like freeze your lips kind of cold here. Actually, maybe this is the answer. Yeah, I like that. And then I have to remember that this cape is not going to be a wall of white here, so let's go grab the leopard pattern again. Oh my god. Apparently the high in Kansas this weekend is -1 Fahrenheit. Oh god, it's the wind. Like, guaranteed, you know? It's like... oh, gross. Apparently it's affecting ticket sales for a football game. Well, yeah, I'm not going out there and freezing to death. That sounds awful. Not great. This is a little bit, too big. Oh my god, if I accidentally hit Control T again. Jace, I have some things to tell you. When you get home, I have some things to complain about in regards to this TikTok software. Whoever made this is an asshole. Oh, I saw one little snowflake. Oh my god, the kids are outside. They're freezing. The seagulls are flying. Oh, they're running. Oh god. The snow just picked up so bad. Okay, so for context, Artie, the snow is blowing horizontally here. That's what the wind is like right now. That's why I don't like the snow here sometimes, because it's not just like, oh, yes, so gentle. Oh, beautiful. Wow, it's like, okay, now you're gonna die. Like, have fun literally freezing to death. Yeah, it's literally blowing sideways. Oh, man. Yeah, I can feel my toes freezing looking at it. Okay, I'm gonna try and get this last expression done, and then all we have to do is, like, one more thing. One more, I don't know. Yeah, all I have to do is the text. Who lets these kids do these Disney edits? Behold. Enjoy. Actually, wait, there's worse ones, but I'm not gonna show them on stream. I'm scared. She doesn't. She does have purple on her original outfit. I will give her that. I will give her that. Purple. That's all I gotta say. Okay, let's not mess up the anatomy on this again, yeah? Okay, let's do one more sketch. Okay. So the question is, when I get off stream, do I leave the Control T at Control Alt T so I retrain myself? Or do I reset it back to what it was? One thing I do like about Jane is she's got really pudgy cheeks. She's so cute. I can hear the children dying. Oh no, a girl almost lost her hijab because the wind hit her so hard. Oh my god. Yeah, no, all the kids have gone back inside. I guess the school decided that it's like not, they can't be outside. It's like, how do you dodge nature like that? Like, what do you do? How do we not? I need to just chill out. My brain is like, you want to go like really far with this eyelash, and I'm like, no, I don't have to. It's okay. Chill. Chill. She constantly has this look of, like, gentle pity on her face. She's just like, ah, you're so dumb. I don't know why it's like that. I don't know who let Jane do this, but, like... The lashes demand drama. Oh my god. Always. Hello? Photoshop, please. I'm learning that Photoshop does not like the TikTok live studio. That's what I'm learning. Why? There we go, better. Jace, I realize I don't have any idea what I'm going to eat today. Because we have no leftovers. And I think the answer is probably going to be like a toaster scrambler. Or like 4 toaster scramblers. Is that the secret? I do have my udon, but what if I don't want it? What do I do? I'm actually gonna go like this. We're gonna go like this. We're gonna go like that. Yes. And then I guess I'm gonna do this this thing. Oh yeah, sambar, you're right. I don't know if I want that either. Did you take the sambar with you today? Oh, the last of the pasta. Pasta! What a time to be alive. Oh, this earring is so cute. Okay, so let's get her some... How far does that... where does this go? Into the earring. I'm just gonna go ahead and not draw her in anything here, because it's more about her face than it is anything else. Great. It's great. That's a rock fact. I'm fine. My brain just starts like short-circuiting. Yeah, pretty good. Fantassimo. Okay, I don't need this anymore. Let's see. Okay, what do I want to do here now? Actually, I think I'm going to end up changing the name of this thing. I'm going to call it Vinegard. Like Vanguard. Isn't that... It's punny. Alright. So now, let's get some filler text in here. Yeah. I'm kind of EP. I'm messed up, dude. I'm so tired. Let's see, so she for sure likes drawing. Research, or like, I'm gonna say science, or maybe biology. Protecting animals. She also likes reading. She also likes... listening to phonographs. She likes... let's see, parrots. She likes parrots. That's good. We like that. She dislikes animal abuse. She dislikes baboons because those guys are cursed. She dislikes poaching. Yeah, Clayton. Just Clayton, full stop. Just that guy in general. I do have her listed. She, like, dislikes poachers. She, like... She dislikes trophy hunting. I need, like, a couple more things. Corsets and... what else? I'm trying to think of what really got her in Tarzan. I'm like, what does she really dislike? Because it's not that she dislikes men. Having her expertise questioned. That's the problem, right? That's the issue. That's the thing. And I don't think it's by anybody in particular. It's just like... Good. We love it. We love it. Alright, I did it. She is complete. I am happy. I think I'm going to call it for stream. I didn't stream, like, super long, but now we for sure have Aurora and also Jane. So that's cool. Thanks for everybody who voted on Patreon for which character we should do next. I'm going to be jumping into mostly a lot of, like, pretty intense work for my solo show that is going to be coming up in the summer. So that's probably going to be my life for a little while at least. But yeah, thanks for hanging out. Thank you to everybody who hung out on TikTok as well as Jess for following on TikTok. I appreciate you. One step closer to that goal. And I hope that everybody has a good rest of your day, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.